Hello, Dr. Jeanette Raymond here again with part 2 of my series on how your unconscious relationship rules may work against you and make you unhappy and unsatisfied with your partner or your date or your family member without you even knowing that you're operating using some of these rules. So today I'm going to talk to you about another rule that I discovered working with my clients over the years. This was a client in her early 40s, again anxious about the fact that she hadn't met the man that was going to make her happy. She had problems relating to her sister, and generally preferred the company of her 2 dogs as opposed to people. And what she was sharing with me was that during her working time, she'd be very efficient and organized and got everything done and was very proud of herself in that realm. But when it came to meeting people for friendship and dating and romance, nothing ever touched her. You know, if she was attracted to someone, they were not attracted to her, and vice versa. So as we talked and talked and talked, what became apparent was she had this rule in her head that she had to be the one to initiate a attractive sign. So if she was in a room full of people, if she felt attracted to someone in that room, then they had to somehow know that that's what she was feeling, reciprocate that feeling, and then make the first move. The second part of her rule was that whoever she felt attracted to, she must never ever show them that she was attracted to them, and she must never under any circumstances make any move towards getting to know them, talking to them, finding out if they would be a good date or a prospective husband or whatever. So she ended up having very few dates that were coming from a place of mutual attraction. And when guys did hit on her and she didn't feel attracted to them, she would be extremely snippy and rude and superior and make them feel like they were a piece of dirt. So that was her rule. You have to know when I'm attracted to you and respond, but don't you dare, under any circumstances, respond or make any move on me unless I'm already attracted to you. Because if you do, I'm going to chop your head off and make you regret it. Okay, so you can imagine how things never worked out for her. So here was her unconscious rule. And what she did when she discovered it with me and we worked on it together, something softened inside her. And she told me a couple of weeks later after we discovered this rule that somebody had come up to her at the end of a yoga class that she was doing and said that she looked really cute, and he complimented her on her looks and her yoga and everything else. And she didn't push him away. She actually took it in and she smiled and she said, "Thank you." And that was the beginning of her opening the door to seeing what people around her, what the guys around her felt about her. She didn't throw them away just because they were telling her that she was attractive or they were trying to get to know her or make a connection, just because she didn't initially feel attracted to them. And that became the foundation for her opening up, and she then started to make strides towards telling guys if she was attracted to them, inviting them to have coffee or inviting them to some event she was going to, or hobbies to do with animals and so on. It completely changed her dating experience, and the freedom from that rule was the most important aspect of her shifting and getting her goals of meeting nice people, feeling the mutual attraction, and taking it from there. And I hope that you can do the same when you take the trouble to find out what your unconscious rules are. And you can't do them alone because it's unconscious. You need to get someone to help you. And people will know who are around you because they're having to operate under your rules. So they'll know. You could talk to them about it. But in the meantime, see if you can tell me what you think your rules might be. Let me help you online. We can have a chat about it as we make comments, and I'll respond to them, or send me an email and I'll be happy to respond to you. So please let me know what you think of these videos, what you'd like more of, what really matters to you, anything that you feel would be of value as we have our conversation about your unconscious relationship rules that might be your biggest enemy.